I got the wrong bottom screen. There we go. Bella sala. Let's go. Easy. How's it going? Did you in the end get to 37 yesterday? I don't remember. When you signed off, you already got to 37, right? GL, before 40, trust me. By the way, super quietly, today I'm getting to 500 actually. That is something. Considering we are 1 week into 2025. Bella Kev. Yeah, I'm double streaming tonight. I will get to 75 during the afternoon, then I will have dinner and then another session. I think to 550, I would say. Because tomorrow I will not be able to stream, but I was a bit more free today, so very good, see you later. Hours into it. Into them, actually. I was about to say, so far I still didn't use a second repel for Cresselia, and there is. Yeah, that's annoying actually. And you gotta blow. But what do you mean by saying stacked actually? Old school methods. Oh, alright. Then, but I mean, like nothing happens. I mean, don't worry. I was thinking about something like more, I don't know, risky. That, I mean, a problem of your console or something like that. Alright. Got it. Understandable, actually. I mean, not wanting to pull it out. By the way, about the encounter rates for tonight, I think I want to get to 75 in this first session, just as I did in the previous time in which I did a double stream, one in the afternoon and one in the evening. So one right now, 75, so that I have time to have dinner actually, and then I would be okay with going like a bit later tonight, because tomorrow is a particular day actually, so I can go a bit later, and so I think I will get to 100 tonight. So something cool I could try to do is, I don't know if I'll be able to, but get to 125 instead of 100 tonight, so that overall in the whole day I collected 200. That would be awesome actually. So I will try. I think I can do that actually. Just have to have dinner decently in a decently quick way. Actually, we'll see if I keep being this lucky with the encounters for Cresselia. Yeah, 200 would be very awesome actually. In the end, like there is the 7th, I already got, like, I mean, I will get to, if I stick to this plan, 600, that is very good. I want to take advantage of all the, every single time I got like that coincidence in which I am alone at home and I can do like a stream. Just because in the future, like in the next months, I don't know like how it will be actually, because I will be extremely busy. So if right now I got time, considering that the past year, like I worked a lot on the graphics, etc. I'm extremely beyond when it comes to it, so I can use the time I didn't use the past year, in which I could have streamed a bit more. I used it for the graphics, I can use it right now, and this was the actual plan, so it is working for now. It is actually because of the map. This is a free encounter. But that's it, that's the actual thing. So I guess I can do like some encounters less in an hour. But I mean, they're pretty close actually. I don't really know what is the path that you have to follow to get to the route. Like, what is the best one actually? Are you like you exit the building in Kanto in the first gym, and then you go all the way to the north, right? Is it there where you get the encounter? 'Cause I've never seen a video about Larias actually. Alright. Did you find it better rather than the one that is on the right? Is it faster to reach? Oh. And what is the reason behind using fly? Don't you collect it already in that city? Yeah, that one. Alright. Alright, I wasn't expecting that you were joining multiple routes actually. I was expecting for it to be like exactly as Raikou and Entei are. So just same route, up and down. Alright. But why do you have to use fly? Like, don't you release the roamer already in the first series in Kanto? That I don't know the English name of. I thought you released it in that one actually, but I might be wrong. I mean, I'm 100% wrong. I thought you were collecting the starters in the last one you mentioned, and you were releasing the roamers in the other one, so... I'm getting so lucky with the encounters today. In like 17 minutes I collected 12. And I can collect a maximum of 30 in an hour, so it's crazy. Alright. By the way, Sarah, did you read the wolf text that I wrote on the Discord? I got the encounter and I lost it. I was actually trying to put that idea at work this afternoon, but so far I haven't found a way to make it look good in the next towns. So, because I explained it, like it was tough to understand what I meant from the message that I wrote actually, because it was full of information. But basically, like, it's super easy actually. Like, I'm just moving to the parallel round, and there is the little Cresselia with the amount of encounters, alright? And the problem is that the next one will be the one in the Safari Zone, right? It already is extremely fulfilled of things, just as this one is, kinda, because there are many Pokemons, like many gifs of Pokemons moving, because there are multiple targets that I like from that place. So like I'm not finding a way to make the Cresselia counter fitting into the layout actually. Just the Cresselia counter, so just the Cresselia's GIF with the counter. Not any screen or anything. But I'm struggling actually. So I think I will still be able to put it at work actually, but I don't know. I will try. Hold on, like, give me a second, because eventually I can actually do a little spoiler of the next layout and show you what I was thinking about for that little thing. After I complete the Dialga's reset, I switch to the layout that you will be seeing for the upcoming Safari Round. Hold on, so that I can show you that feature. Because I had a couple ideas in mind. But I don't know. But to me, that feature would actually fix the only weak spot of this journey. Actually, that is the Masquerain. Just need to complete the Dialga's reset, and then I will show you. So that, like, if I get a shiny Dialga, at least I'm not on another layout. Because that layout that I'm going to switch this layout into doesn't even have the Nintendo DS's size. Actually, it is made for the Game Boy one, so the DS's will not even fit it now that I switch it. Let's see if this Cresselia's encounter is quick, so that I can show you. It should be quick. No. Or yeah. I want to complete the encounter and then I show you the other layout actually. There we go. So basically the layout I will be switching to in the next days for the parallel round is this one. Alright. this little cloud that you can see is the feature that I was trying to fit into the layout. I don't know where to put it actually. So I'm looking for suggestions right now, because I don't want to change the structure of the whole thing because I like it. And here the whole thing doesn't work. So I will actually remove this one that you can see here. And like in my honest opinion, it being here, even if it seems like it covers a lot of the screen, but it actually doesn't. Because whenever there is the Safari encounter here that appears, you can completely see the sparkles, you can see everything, you can also see the amount of balls that I got left. The only thing you can't see is the option that goes from the Pokemon bag. No, the Safari ball, not the amount of Safari balls, but just the option to throw it. The bait, there is not a bait, but anyway, that thing. So I don't know. By the way, the chat is messed up, of course. Like it is not. Let me place it properly, but it doesn't even count right now. But that's what I actually meant. So Cresselia like being here so that we actually are aware of the amount of encounters that we are into. And that's it, actually. And I will have to edit this thing in the RCS video that I will upload if I want to keep this thing. So tell me if you like it, actually, because as you can see, the whole thing is already plenty of things. Another potential option that I could have gone for, or that I still can go for, is placing this cloud here instead of the wings balls, and just insert in the left part of the screen an F with a slash and a W and 5 balls, so that we can actually mix the fails and the wins. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna remove the saturation of the colors of the fails, so you and I will still be able to understand which one is a fail and which isn't. But I don't like it. I don't like the cloud here, actually. So it's not noticeable. That's what I mean. Like, it's not this visible, and I want to keep the colors this way, because these colors, the colors that the cloud got, are calling the colors of the Cresselia Arc, so I want to keep them. So like the best option I was able to get away with was placing the cloud here in this way. With the counter here, and with this feature here that shows that this is the second episode, actually. Hi Miguel. No, it isn't. It isn't shiny locked. Unfortunately, you're just getting unlucky. That's it. But keep going, that it will shine. Or at least, as far as I know, it is not locked. But there is also another person from that, I mean, joins these streams that is going for it, and yeah, I'm 99% sure it is not locked, actually. But they started to lock the starters in other generations, but also in Sun and Moon they are available to go for, so also in that one you can. In the whole 6th generation you can. Better over the chat. I don't know, to me it seems extremely chaotic over the chat here. Like, it seems like something thrown on the screen. Like it is overlaid to too many things. Honestly, like, that's why I discarded the idea, actually. To me, like, this way is the way in which it is looking the cleaner, but the cleanest, sorry, but still, I don't know, but like, even if I change the structure of the layout, there still isn't any place that would be decent, apart from like over the face cam. So like, imagine like the face cam being a bit imagine the face cam being like replacing the counter, the 484 that you can see, and imagine the cloud over the face cam. Like not over, but like on the top actually. Not that it's covering my head, but like imagine shifting the whole thing down and maybe cutting down the Safari Zone thing, etc. But still, it doesn't make sense for this cloud to be on the top, because this is not the main thing of this layout. To me, this one should only be a side aspect of it, even if this whole layout belongs to the Cresselia Arc in the end. No, yeah, I agree. Because hold on, I will turn off this device and I will show you by joining the Sapphire file that I got, just to show you that it doesn't. I mean, how it does look actually, because it doesn't really cover very well. Let me stop the timer. Actually, I'm messing up the timer. I will show you it with again, a random encounter in Safari Zone, what actually covers. Also, I'll be using Sweet Scent, so I will not even be moving, so like doesn't even make your sight struggle, because if you move and you see something that covers the screen that moves, might be annoying, but I will be Sweet Scenting, so like this way I get the encounter. I could shift it a little bit, but no, it actually works. What do you think? Might actually potentially, oops, go like this way, so that at least you can actually see the person that throws the ball. It's less chaotic, I guess. I should shift a little bit to the right. The point is that right now I can't use the arrows in the keyboard, because those arrows are the buttons that I'm using to count the Dialga, Cresselia, and Masquerain. So if I press them, I go on with the counters. So I have to use the mouse actually. Yeah, that's why I wanted to show you the encounter, because it doesn't cover anything actually. Like the Pokemon that appears is super small, so in my honest opinion, it worked. I don't know if it seems chaotic, but considering that this stream is not actually setting on like this screen, but actually I get the encounter and then I flee, you can always see the counter. So I mean, right now I'm running, but white screen, black screen, something appears, but you can see that the cloud is detached from the encounter, if you know what I mean. Yuzuka. By the way, with that being said, I will get back to... So like, it is like, I mean, did it pass the exam? the layout? I think it works actually this way. It is extremely full of things, but up to like a certain point that doesn't make it go into like a bad mood. If I got myself clear. Anyway, by the way, you guys are the chosen ones because you got the spoilers that no one else got. There we go. By the way, I will start the timer in like the next 3 or 4 minutes because I lost time before. Let's go. Imagine. That would have been crazy actually. By the way, every single time I'm like doing my tests because like this afternoon, for example, I was testing that I was able to encounter the Pokémons properly without making my end word, actually. Even if I tried for like 5 minutes, so I don't know if in the long run, but I shouldn't like get hurt from it. And every time I record in that moment, because you never know, actually. I would have the random shiny found live, so like there's no way I'm not recording if I can. Also, because I was already playing the capture cut, so why not just pressing record? But wait, then if this idea got promoted, then I think I will edit. I will try at least and edit that aspect also in the RCS video. And the reason why I wanted to place the cloud in the bottom right and not, for example, in between the two screens on the right, as I showed you, is because in this parallel round, in that Safari round, I have this space, but in an round in which I need bigger screens, as the Nintendo DS screens, as the RCS one, I can't. Like, I don't have the space there, so I would be potentially covering like the sparkles of a Pokemon if the shiny is a big shiny as Arceus and not like a little bug. So it wasn't optimal. And also over the chat, I really wasn't liking it actually. So yeah, I will edit the features in the RCS video, I guess. I didn't even start editing the video anyway. I'm trying to prioritize the streams actually. You know why? Because the videos are something that I can edit even if I got like half an hour or an hour in which I'm not doing anything or whatever, but I can't stream if I only got an hour free. So whenever it comes to like having 3 hours that are potentially free, I give the priority to the stream, considering the amount that I'm doing. Every stream is important here. Hold on, I actually switched to the wrong layout. I switched to the one dedicated to the GBA in the middle. Probably you didn't even notice it. I noticed it just right now because there was the Masquerain counter that was moved in the middle. Anyway, bro. My like OBS is a complete mess right now. Unironically, like it's so fulfilled of different layouts. Anyway. Cresselia encounter. I'm really liking these sounds. I'm really curious to see if I'm blessed enough to see Masquerain shine before Cresselia. It unironically is my 2025 dream right now. But hold on, I just realized something, actually. Because of the feature that I added to the parallel Safari hound, and that I will be adding to all the parallel hounds to these hounds, I did so just because all the 3 hounds that I'm doing right now are extremely tough, actually. But if I get Masquerain, I was planning on doing like a normal hound, so like just a random encounter Smeargle, for example, in Emerald. So that actually is a problem, because at that point, because right now, if I find Masquerain or Dialga or Cresselia, the season 1 is ending and we go to the second season, as I wrote in the message on Discord. But if I get a Pokemon in the Safari Zone, that is just an episode of this season, just as Arceus was. The problem is that whenever I find Masquerain, if I go into Smeargle, then these seasons are gonna go like fast, because Masquerain was the actual block, where Smeargle and the upcoming hounds, if Masquerain shines first, are not long. So, with all of this being said, at this point, should I actually be going for another long hound when I get Masquerain? And just, like, I don't know, I think I shouldn't. But if I don't, then if I get a Smeargle, for example, in the next hound, that is gonna be another season. This is complicated, actually. Or I can just like switch into Smeargle and make these ones be the important hounds for the Cresselia Arc and the other one just being fielders. So just episodes. It makes sense. In the end, even if the hound might be fast, I mean the encounters are fast when I go into like a Smeargle, as I said, I will still be single hounding. And also, I will also be playing on the Cresselia device, so I will even be a bit slower than how much slower I would be if I wasn't on Cresselia at the same time. So, might still be considered like not a super fast hound. Hi Davi, how's it going? By the way, everything is extremely confused right now. Anyway, we will see. All of this is a problem only if Masquerain shines, but Masquerain doesn't shine, so no worries at all. By the way, how's it going with the shinies, Davi? Did you go on with the chains? I mean, if you found something, I guess you would have sent it on the Discord, so... Still trying. Are you trying right now? Let's go, let's go. Bless. By the way, did you already choose what you want to do with the shiny patches? I'll make myself clear. If you find, in the chain like a shiny patch that isn't safe, are you going into it and committing the chain? What do you want to do? Because honestly, I would do the same actually. I didn't do so when I was on stream just because I was on stream and I wanted to be done by the end of the stream. And I couldn't commit into another chain, but if you don't have like a time limit actually, I mean if I didn't have a time limit, I would have gone into the shiny patch. Despite of the safeness. Getting close to 500 for the Dialga, by the way. I'm pretty hyped, actually. Who is the first painter that you're gonna name this Mirgo after? Oh god. Yeah, it is possible. It is possible. By the way, how many of those? Or how many Smeargles are you going for? I don't even remember from how many devices you out from. Alright. Fair enough. Good choice. I got ilyen kind of lost it, bro. Got it. Let's go. Upgrade right now. Double hunting incoming. We want to buy it to mod it. Let's go. I see. By the way, honestly, like if I was you, like I would really mod at least one of the ones that you got. I think the backup of, especially because of you got all these shinies in the same file. Actually, like I'll be doing that like 100%. I mean, I did that because I do the same. I also have all the shinies in the same file, so you never know, actually. Alright. I mean, then you can actually... I thought you didn't have any modded DS, actually. That's why I mean, I think that one was the problem when we were talking about the, like, Alpine Ring. on Discord, actually. Alright. I mean, to extract the save file, hold on, alright. You just have to, I mean, there is an SD in your console, alright. If you back up a file, in the, like, you will find it in the checkpoint. Like, there is an icon with like a flag in the menu of your console. You have to go into that flag, and there you can see all the save files that you backed up that are also saved on your SD. So if you take the SD out from the console and plug it into a PC, you can extract the save file. You just go to the folder in which there is the save file, and then you send the file to the Discord or to Ring or to whatever you want, and that's it. It is very easy actually. Yeah, by the way, yeah, it is plenty of tutorials actually. And also it's very important to store the save files on the PC, because you never know what can actually, I mean, like, imagine if you actually, I don't know, let's assume you lose the console, like you, I don't know, you forget it like in an hotel, as it happened to someone actually. There is the game in the inside, the save file is backed up, but you also lose the console, you still don't have the save files. At least you would have them on the computer, and you can buy another cartridge and inject the files to another cartridge, even if you lose your original one. So that's just like a spot. Yeah, I do. That's why I was able to recover my shiny Riolu. If I didn't have the backup of that file with the shiny egg, I would have failed the Riolu. And also, like, I take advantage of the save files. Like, I abuse of the save files, and ironically, of that custom firmware actually. It is super broken actually. You just want to hunt for a starter, you back up the file, you reset the file, you hunt for the starter, you move it to another file, and then you can inject again the file, the original one, for example. So like, this is something that would make you buy another cartridge, and ironically, if you didn't want to move the Pokémons, but you can just save the file, for example. But also, like, I had to use my, like, the possibility of backing up the file also to go for the Sinjoh Pokémons, because I only got 2 Soulsilvers, and I wanted to hunt for the Sinjoh Pokémons in Soulsilver. The problem is that when I started double hunting for Dialga, in the save file, I mean, there was a save file that got a regular Arceus, alright? But I saved inside of the Sinjoh ruins. And that's a problem actually, because if you're inside of the Sinjoh ruins, you can't escape. And I had to change the Arceus, because I wanted to go with the second shiny one, alright? But I couldn't. So like, the only way, if you save inside the Sinjoh ruins, to get away is by collecting the Sinjoh Pokémon. You can't fly away, you can't do anything. You can't use an escape rope. So what I did was just like, I backed up the file, I started a new file on that same cartridge, and that's it. And I didn't have to buy any other Soulsilver actually. And it's also very annoying having to restart a file, even if you don't buy another one. Like, assuming that you don't want to buy another one and you move all the save file to another file just because you want to restart it and go for a starter, for example, or for the Sinjoh Pokémons, you would have to be able to unlock all the other legendary hounds that you previously unlocked with your whole save file that was fulfilled. So like, I mean, you unlocked everything because you've beaten the league, etc. You would have to do that like again. But I mean, with Umbreon you can just like back it up. That's it. You go for the start and then you delete the file. That's super easy. I always use it actually. Yeah, you need a I mean, it depends. You can also do that on a a tablet, iPad, I guess. You just need an adapter to be able, like a USB-C adapter to be able to insert in the USB-C the SD, and then you plug it into the iPad actually, I guess. But I've never had any of those devices actually, so I don't know, but I guess it works the same way actually. IP calls. That's a good choice. Yeah, exactly. You can also do that on the phone. Yeah, if you got a USB-C adapter. Anyway, 500 for Dialga actually. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. With the DNS exploit, there is a way to get the old events. So I collected the other flute and I hunted for Arceus twice. That's pretty much it. Yeah, if you join that flag, you will see like a sort of list of save files that you will not see if you never used it because you didn't save any file. But if you join that icon, you can back up the file actually just by pressing A and A another time. I think it will ask you if you want to back up the file, and you select yeah, and that's it. Then what you have to do is just like pick the SD out, and that's it. Insert in the PC or whatever device with an adapter, and you can extract the file. No, it is not locked actually. I use the other flute. It is not the one that you collect from the market. I mean, I didn't collect the Arceus directly from the market. I collected the other flute and then I hunted for it. Also Darkrai and Shamin that you can obtain in the same way, so with a key item, and then you can hunt for them, are huntable. Yeah, I do. If you go to, if you check out in my channel the Shiny Larias or Larios reaction, or even the Darkrai video, in the bio there is the tutorial that I followed to unlock all the events. And you will not get the other flute like right away. You will have to do the process many times and wait for the right mystery gift to appear. It might take time actually, but and if you're a shiny hunter, I don't think it actually bothers you. By the way, also like if you basically write, if you Google how to unlock Gen 4 events, DNS exploit, you find it actually. Nice. I think so actually, or at least in the tutorial that I followed, it said so. but it was a tutorial from like years ago, so might be that you can do that on iOS too right now. I guess, but I don't know. Yeah, they are. You can, like, if you move this save file to the PC with the SD, or the PC or whatever device, you can also play the same file on an emulator with the same Pokémons. You can literally move that file to whatever device you want. Bella Forlo. And also, like, I mean, back it up. I mean, like, do a copy also in the device you move it to, of course. So that if you lose the DS with the cartridge in and the save file backed up in, you still have it on the PC. And if you buy another Art Gold, you can inject it and you still have everything. Good luck. How deep into it? Are you being unlucky right now? Yeah, that's literally black magic. Literally, like, I would have never thought that such a thing could have been possible. I found out because of the I found out about it just because of the streams, unironically, because Dialga and Pokemon were always talking about it, and every single time, like, they were talking about .save files, or like injecting files, or modded DSs, and I was like, all right, like, I wasn't understanding anything. And at some point, I asked them, like, guys, what are you talking about? And then they told me, and then I, like, discovered a new word, unironically. Unironically, one of the reasons why back then I bought a new 2DS XL, that is this one, one of the reasons why I bought it was because of this thing that actually protects the cartridge, so that all the Pokemons that I had and the save file and my shinies could have been safe from any damage, unironically. Then I found out about this thing, actually. So my save files are saved, like, no matter what. And that's actually relieving. Just to be able to save the files on a PC. But I mean, a PC is important to have, actually. So yeah, I would probably give the priority to it rather than a 2DS. Actually, for sure. But I would probably give the priority to it rather than any other buying thing. Actually. Yep. By the way, if you want to know a fun fact that doesn't have anything to do with what we are talking about right now, but it just came up to my mind because of the fact that I was about to nickname this Dialga. When I was recording the prologue, I mean, I like ended the recording. I was checking the recording back, and I actually noticed that because when I was recording, like it was extremely tough because I was playing, but I also wanted to look at the camera, all right? Because I was actually, I mean, I didn't want to be looking at like something at the screens actually, but I had to do a couple things in the meanwhile. I was completing the Dialga's encounter, and I didn't notice that I actually nicknamed it with a bunch of A's, unironically. So I noticed it when I was editing it. At first I didn't notice it at all, actually. I wasn't paying attention to it. Then when I was triple checking it, I noticed it, and I edited it. So I mean, you can't see a bunch of A's instead of the name. But like at first I was like, no, bro, what is that? Yeah, exactly. And you can unironically inject your save files from the R4 to your real cartridges. And you can also inject files from the emulators to your real cartridges. Right now you can literally do whatever you want with whatever save file. The only thing is that you can only store a save file into the same game. So like if you're using a save file from EarthGold, or you're like, I don't know, abstracting a save file from like an R4 that is belonging to EarthGold, you have to inject it into an EarthGold, not into another file. But as far as I know, when it comes to backing up the files for the GBA, you should be able to exchange like Ruby and Sapphire, as far as I know, for example, or even like Fire and Leaf Green. But then the game would be like, there would be like strange thing in the game actually. But yeah, Juju actually told me that you can do that, and I saw it being done, and it's strange actually. Because as far as I remember, I'm not sure right now, but for example, if you hunt for a Groudon in Ruby, but you are on the Ruby cartridge, but you injected a Sapphire, and you're hunting for Groudon, I think that it appears, I mean, if you get the shiny, it appears in a different way actually. I don't remember if it appears as a Kyogre, or I don't remember actually. I saw it like a while ago, but whenever there is Juju in chat, I can ask him. Oh, does it? I'm not sure about it, because every single time I back up a file in my Soulsilver, I mean, when I go to the checkpoint and I want to back up a Soulsilver, it doesn't show me the EarthGold versions. If I wanted to restore a file, I only see the Soulsilver's options. That's why I thought it was not possible for the DS games actually. Oh, fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, by the way, I was out of my mind too when I saw the video tutorial about these things, actually. Just being able to move the files from cartridge to cartridge was something incredible to my eyes. And it still is, actually. And also, another thing that at this point, I don't know if you can change it somehow by changing the name, but I don't think so, is that, for example, I tried to insert the American Platinum file that I got into an Italian one, just because I wanted to see, because I mean I got 4 platinums in Italian and 2 in American. I was trying to see if I could make all my 4 Italian platinums be English. Actually, that's why, and I didn't have the option. If I did, I would have done it. Actually, I wasn't finding. I mean, when I was trying to store the file into an Italian cartridge, I wasn't seeing the option actually. So yeah, but I mean, look, confirm me if I'm wrong actually, and you can do that, because if I can, I mean, every single platinum is going to be English then. But I would have to play all of them again. No, because I would need different IDs, of course. Anyway. By the way, I think I've never been explaining things as bad as I am today. And I don't think it's like understandable what I'm saying. Actually, I hope it is. Yeah, it would actually. Like, whenever I found out about this thing about being able to move the save files, that was the first thing that I thought to actually. Because the reason why I didn't buy English files is because they are too expensive, and I would never buy them apart from my main files that I already bought. But yeah. Yeah. I'm Italian. I live in Italy. And yeah, unfortunately it is Italian. I wish it was English. I would have needed to study way less. free encounter. Let's go. Oh, pretty quickly actually. Didn't you start like 15 minutes ago? It is fair. Just play it safely, keep catching the Pokémons, and it will not break. What do you mean? I have to do this after reset for Cresselia. Did you mean for Masquerain? Oh no, I think I got you. That's because that's how the roamer works actually. Yeah, because the shininess is generated when I talk to Cresselia. So I talk to Cresselia, I find it. If it is not shiny, I gotta talk to it again. That's why I restart. The Cresselia is moving right now, so the one that I'm finding in this exact encounter will never be shiny. If it is not shiny right now. Then, no. If I find a shiny right now and I run from this shiny, it stays shiny. And it works the same thing if it is regular. It stays regular. That's the same Cresselia. Like, if this one was a serious Cresselia, for example, it will forever be a serious... Like, it is the same Cresselia every single time you encounter it. So you encounter it one time, you reset, you encounter it again. That's how it works. Me too, actually. I think it is the 4th one in a row that is this quick. But I've been like decently lucky with the encounters for Cresselia so far. I started this stream an hour and a half ago, but I haven't been hunting for the whole hour and a half because at some point I moved to another layout because I wanted to show a little feature. So I wasted like 10 minutes, I guess. So like in an hour and something, I got 37. This is pretty good. In the first 20 minutes, I got 15. I'm not sure I got your point. I escaped the island without talking to Cresselia. That's the next level encounter. And that's not the first time that I do that. One time I also I did talk to Cresselia, I teleported away and I wasn't getting like there wasn't any Cresselia in the map. Fair enough. I guess. Oh, by saying image, you meant the little square that appears with the Cresselia's icon. Now I got it. I wasn't understanding actually. But yeah, like that image will forever be regular actually. That one doesn't show the shininess. So every time I check an image, there is an encounter that is associated to it, and I have to check that encounter. Exactly. In fact, there are people that actually find the roamer and keep the roamer flying in the map. That's why the catch is extremely easy, by the way. You just run from the roamer, save, and then you set up the catch. You escape, you save, and then you encounter it over and over until you catch it. With a dive ball. Because there is no way I'm not catching Cresselia in a dive ball. But it will be a torture actually. It will be so slow. And what is important to know is that whenever I get the Cresselia, no matter if it is like 1 AM, the last encounter of the stream, I'm catching Cresselia in that same stream. And not with a Master Ball. I will not be spoiling the nature, I don't care. It will be caught in a dive ball, live. Easy one. Nice. It is. It is. Another one that might work very good is the quick ball bar. The animation is too disgusting to my eyes. Like, actually, I checked it again, the quick balls animation, and it's not this bad, but I still don't like it. I would forever go for a dive ball. Also considering how rare it is in Jump 4. Even if it doesn't really matter, because it might be even like super rare, but you just need one to catch Cresselia. You can reset every time, even if it might be crazy at that point, but I will be resetting after every 12 dive balls thrown. And every dive ball go 1.6. The nest ball. The nest ball. Free encounters here, bro. Easy. I just don't deserve this shiny, I guess. It is pretty fair. Like there is too much stuff going on in that animation, and also, as far as I remember, it is just like the boneless cherish ball animation. So I don't know. I don't like that ball overall in general. Also, it doesn't look great apart from the animation. Yeah, how it works is pretty interesting actually. I think the only shinies I will ever catch in it are Drifloon that I already caught, and Mothim eventually. But I mean Burmy, not Mothim, but still. And then I will see. I might change my mind over the years. Who knows? Another free encounter in the bag. "16 hours into it. Free encounter. Bro, I might get used to it. It's unfortunate. On to the next one. Do you mean the footballers one? Another free encounter? I love to see that. I think this is the 6th in a row. By the way, how many footballers do you already have in the album? Let's go. It's about time to make the dream come true. Yes, sir. Well, looks. And I will be on also after dinner. Let's go. Today's goal is 600 encounters total for Cresselia. Trying to get those gains. But why? By the way, the regular Masquerain is just like way better looking than the shiny. But I mean, it is just saying like this statement, like, is white better than green? Yeah, it is. Frank counter. Guys, imagine if right now I was hunting for Masquerain in Diamond or Pearl. By surfing. Imagine. Alright, never heard of it. By the way, I will now go into a trick for the Dialga, even if I would rather need a trick for Masquerain. We're gonna pick a Palkia right now. Oh, I can't here. Because Palkia is the one that I selected in the other one, so I Giratina here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's also true, but imagine if there was. I'm calling this one is a free no, it isn't a free encounter. I saw it being that close and then it flew away. For example, this one wasn't a free encounter, but it kinda was at the same time in the end. It was quick, more or less. $183 out of how many? How many total in the album? I mean, but like, what is the plan? Like, do you want to actually buy the packages every time? Like, even if, when you will be like missing like 10 or 20, or you will be buying them from the site? Because I remember that back then you can do the order from the site. Alright, fair enough. I mean, you never know. You never know. People sometimes go crazy to complete the things without buying them. Anyway, no shiny. Oh, I forgot the repel. I lost the encounter to read the message, bro. I knew that. I knew that if I was moving the eye, I was missing the encounter. I deserve the punishment. There we go. Every time. We are right now 25 encounters away from the end of this session, so like an hour. Then I will be back on stream this evening, trying to collect 125. That should be like 4 hours and a half stream, just to get to 600, because tomorrow I will not be on. I'm warning you. Then I will be back on the day after tomorrow, and after that day I will be on the first session in the Safari Zone in ON, for the first time in my life actually. I mean, if you eventually are like extremely crazy, you can potentially like attach some like little sleeves for the cards, not like the Pokemon cards that are too big, but not even the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are too big. But I don't know if there are like sleeves that are like more little actually, but you can attach them to the album and insert the thing with the sleeve. In the sleeve actually. Might work, I don't know, I guess. If you really want to have them in an album. I mean, the album. There we go. Free encounter? What a plus. Real. Real. Well, he's actually punishing you because of the fact you quit Larias. That's it. And he's right. He just said, alright, you didn't complete Larias, you will not complete even Trico. I'm sorry. Just can't say anything else, I guess. By the way, I don't know if you noticed that, but you could actually see the screen going from the afternoon to the evening. I noticed it in Cresselia. I don't know in the Masquerain one. I didn't notice it if it happened too. I mean, I guess it happened. No, it didn't. It didn't yet actually, because there is the background. That's strange actually, because in the outside it did. Probably it did in the outside, but it is waiting to 8 p.m. Yeah, to turn also like completely, I guess. Oops. Yeah. I honestly thought that it was changing, like also in the outside it was changing at 8 p.m. together with the background, but that's not how it is, I guess. Free encounter. There we go. Priceless. All these fast encounters are just like giving me more time to have dinner later. We are 17 encounters away. Yeah. Then we will try to get to 600. By the way, the spot in which I am at right now, personally, is my favorite one to hunt for roamers in Gen 4. But not an alternative team. Like what is it? It's been a while since the last Masquerain encounter, by the way. Like, is that one an alternative team? Like, I didn't understand actually. Or that's a team that you already used. Alright. I mean, very cool team actually. Plenty of like uncommon Pokemons. Yeah. I'm such a fan of Spiritomb, but I've never used it in my entire life. If only I discovered shiny hunting later. When you start shiny hunting, you actually get addicted to playing Pokemon, but you don't play Pokemon at the same time. It's pretty strange. Does it have good stats? Fair enough. But like, are these stats like extremely bad, or they are like decent, just like as Medicham, so like super mixed, but still, I mean, the overall amount of points is decent at least. So I mean, shitty job, it was enough, I guess. Welcome to Sarskit. Yeah, definitely not the best. But still, I mean, as long as she destroyed Garchomp, she deserves the Hall of Fame. I would. Do you think so? I actually am. Let's see, it would be a dream actually. In the end, what we have to think about is the overall number. We are already 1,500 encounters total into them, so I mean, something can happen. I just have to make sure not to throw the last exam that I have to take in this session into a trash can. But I think I can do that actually. I mean, I can do good and still be grinding. So we'll see. I'm gambling right now. But I want too much to out not to do that. And also tomorrow I will not be on, unfortunately. Also because I was considering unironically doing a morning stream tomorrow, but in the end I went for a double stream today because tomorrow during the evening I can't, and tomorrow morning there will be no electricity in the whole building for 8 hours from 9 to 5 p.m. So God just said no, and okay, I guess. Because of this, I mean, we will be ending super late tonight, and I will be sleeping the whole morning tomorrow. No, it's not true actually, but I think I will wake up at 10. That's still. It's actually my connection. No, it is me actually. It is me, unfortunately. And it isn't getting better actually. I will try and switch the connection. Hold on, let me complete the encounter. It should be a bit better right now. It should be better right now. By the way, I'm sorry, like, it was my connection, not yours. It is always my connection. We should be good right now. I changed the connection. I'm going with the hotspot right now. So it should be better than before. I hope, at least. Yeah, OBS says so, so yeah, it should be. By the way, I guess they are taking down the connection already tonight. Yeah. I saw that, unfortunately. I changed the connection. Sometimes that's how it goes. Very good. Level Activator, Caesar. I like them actually. Very cool to use those Pokemons actually. I'm admittedly I'm one of those that only uses the same Pokemons every time. Like every time. The point is that back then I was a child. I was liking those Pokemon as I mean, not really the same ones, but like the ones that everyone uses. Right now, every time I play a Pokemon game, I just pick the best Pokemon just to destroy the game and be able to own. So, Infernape, basically. And Floatzel, the GOAT. Strongest Pokemon in Sinjoh. And also, I mean, something important is that like many of these Pokemons are only available on Platinum, and I've never had any Platinum apart from when I started Shiny hunting. And in Pearl, the Pokemons like you can pick the good ones or the extremely bad ones. That's it. There is no like middle way to go. No, I mean. There kinda is, but the Pokédex is not as big as the Platinum one, so that's a good excuse, at least. By the way, we are now approaching the last 5 encounters for Cresselia, then I will take a break, also because I gotta do a couple tasks for the internship actually, while cooking, probably. Anyway, and then I will be back I think around 9 with the second stream of the day, and I think I will be going until 2 AM. Trying to get to a cool number for Cresselia, and a cool number is a number with a 00 in the end. At the end, sorry. Nice. Did you find good with the monotype? Was it easy? I mean, there are Volcarona, Scolipede, and Escalator, I guess that carried it. By the way, how did you do with the with the first gym actually. I mean, the first Pokemon you can get between those ones is Livanni. So, like, did you get to that place and then do a solo with Siwado until the other member? Completely KO'd the whole region. Oh, I thought you were only finding it after the first gym, actually. Very nice. So I guess you picked the starter that made the gym lead. No, oh no, it is on black and white that changes. No, in black 2 and white 2 we got Lillipup and the normal ones. Yeah, fair. Sacrifice. I didn't remember you could get Siwado before the first gym actually. I'm curious to see if I'm able to close this session, so these 75 encounters, before having to reset for the Masquerain encounter because I ran out of repels. Because if I'm able to, this means that I really got super luckier when it comes to the Cresselia's encounters rather than the Masquerain ones. I mean, compared to the Masquerain ones. I don't remember right now the starting point for Masquerain today, but I think I got few encounters actually. This Cresselia doesn't want to show up. Blaziken, Lantern, Aerodactyl, love Mamoswine, and Executor. I really love them. Mamoswine is one of my favorite Pokemons actually. Bro, I think I thought I got the encounter, but I didn't. There we go. Very cool. You slowly started to complete the Pokédex with all the team members that you used. Very cool. By the way, I selected B. I rejected the Dialga option in one of the devices. So it is extremely like unsynchronized right now. Terrible. Anyway. Let's see what happens in the last two encounters. Double 52. That's true actually. So double shiny. I mean, let's start by finding one. That would be more than enough. These last encounters are hard, bro. Bro, I would pay for a double Dialga. I would quit shiny hunting if I got a double Sinjoh in Pokemon in the same reset. I don't think I could accomplish anything crazier than that. There we go, finally. I might potentially be able to end the stream without having to reset for Masquerain actually, unless the next reset I get unlucky. I will see if I catch a fast encounter for Cresselia, so that I don't start another encounter for the Sinjoh Ruins. We got a Masquerain in the meanwhile, nice. Yeah, I think I will just get a last Cresselia here. Tryharding for a roamer. There we go. Last encounter of this session. Regular Cresselia. 475. Guys, that's it for this session. I will be back in an hour and a half. Same amount, of course. That's it, guys. Thank you so much. I will catch you later if you're able to tune. See ya. And yeah, have a good one in this next an hour and a half. See ya.